Hello, everyone! Welcome to a new episode of Lancer. Yet, we are at that point of the month again that we are going back to this game every once in a month, and we love it. We still like it. So, we are happy that he is back, that he is doing this for us again. We are here with Dawn, the Game Master, of course, who is running this game for us. Underneath me is Phoenix playing.
I am playing Texas. John Houston, aka Hudson.
Next to Dawn, we have Nelise playing.
Hello, hello. I'm Nelise and I play Erwin. He is one of our resident hackers.
And next to Nelise, we have Magnolia playing.
Hi, I'm playing Dami Wasserman. Less of a hacker, more of a woman who can just cheat at computers.
And I am a player in this game as well, which is also fun. And I am playing Dragonchild, also known as Lance Mayer, a super soldier spy. With some little secrets that came up a little bit in the last session.
Lon Mayer is currently
And
scrapping.
now I'm going to give the word to Dawn. And Bird is the word.
Okay. Well, since you're giving it back to me so kindly, we'll go ahead and get started here. I have music in the owlbear for those who can hear it.
I don't even know. I don't hear music in this.
Oh, we've got some very snazzy music.
So,
My browser doesn't.
To remind us all-
Okay.
it happens. I mean, you're playing the same music that I'm
Well,
playing right
I
now.
don't think
If
so,
you play,
because still downloading.
will be eventually. Last session,
I don't think.
we all returned to the world of Calliope. In the last few months since the incident on the Icebreaker Borealis. We went through everybody's downtime. Erwin was working on reconstructing their broken black box. Dami spent time putting together an organization of union workers and techs as a means to maybe gather information from them if need be. Texas, what did you do again? Why don't I have it written down?
I went snooping around.
That's right.
Places.
Texas went cubbying, which means exploring Hell's Gate's sort of sealed off sections, since not all the sections in Hell's Gate can be used, or some things happen and it just gets sealed off. And you found a revolver bullet meant for a mech. Lance, also known as Dragonchild, was off on his own mission this whole time, trying to track down someone he believed to have involvement with the cult of the one plumed in golden flame. Getting himself into some hot water with a nearby pirate band waiting in ambush, he called his allies and they all arrived on scene to help him extract with the target in tow. As you leapt from the battle zone, you landed on the deck of a pirate ship. And by that I mean like an old medieval sailing ship, where you are greeted by people in knight's armor, including one woman who stands at the helm, looking down at you on the deck below. I'll go ahead and describe her, actually.
It's kind of
This-
funny. It's a pirate ship with knights on it. Two completely different time eras.
Finally, Dami is not the most anachronistic thing going on in any game.
Look, I personally love Treasure Planet. We're gonna go with it.
Where were the knights in Treasure Planet?
If
Yeah.
you squinted hard enough, Captain Amelia is my knight in shining armor.
Take you to it.
But yeah,
If you
still,
read the-
Treasure Planet is an underappreciated gem of a movie.
The Treasure
crazy.
Planet got corporately screwed beyond belief, or I don't know, actionable threats against named individuals and the named individuals, whoever was like running Disney at the time. They threw that thing directly into the mouth.
So what you see, excuse me, is a tall, broad-shouldered woman with a scar running up her right cheek. Her hair is sort of dyed in this muted blue color. With her accent, figures of speech, she is very clearly a Karakin, and likely high nobility, though you can't tell if there's any like house symbol. The last thing she said to you was, "Well done. The Knights of the Dark Corps bow in your honor." As you see all of the sort of wandering people in knights armor stop, turn to you, and bow. We have much to discuss. But first, let's round up these ruffians. As she raises a hand, and you see coming out from below the ship, seemingly out of some kind of hatch, about 15 or so mechs, similarly shaped like knights,
Nice.
surround the old shipwreck that you guys had just broken out from. And you hear one of them on a sort of like loudspeaker, well, not a loudspeaker, but on a like comm system. "You are surrounded. Come out now, and we will not remove you from this area of space. You will not be vaporized if you cooperate." You see one by one the other mechs that you just fought exit to be captured by these night mechs. Pilots are pulled out of their cockpits and brought down to what you assume to be the brig of this pirate ship. And their mechs are also carted away into another storage section.
Ma'am.
God.
Yes.
Sorry, Dami, you first.
It was a remark. Although I will ask, are you Albatross?
Albatross? No. Albatross is much too high of an honor for my band.
You're not gonna tell me you're pirates. You haven't been shot.
Well, by the laws of Calliope, I suppose we are, in a sense, pirates, in that we do not abide to any governing force. But you can trust us. We are the good ones.
Erwin's just gonna squint a little bit. So, ma'am, just out of curiosity, what are you planning to do with the mechs of the people you just captured?
Well, we are going to hold trials for those captured. Perhaps some of them can be amenable to joining the Corps. Others, depending on how they act, might be set loose in an unmarked area of space. Others brought to proper authorities. Their mechs, however, will be scrapped for parts.
Great, perfect. That was the question. Can I look for parts?
You did most of the work. I suppose you are good to take of the bounty.
Lovely to meet you. My name's Erwin. I'll be in the hangar.
I did not introduce myself. I am Grand Mistress Elske.
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 It's a pretty Dutch name.
You
Elske.
pronounce it like that, yeah.
Elske.
Elske. Whatever.
Erwin's just gonna go through and see if there's any drones, and if there are drones, he's taking the drones.
Yeah, I can tell you what. We'll get back to you in a second here.
You know,
But I
sometimes
will
I
definitely
get
tell
the
you when you
feeling
call
that Erwin is like the spaceship guy from Lego Movie, but instead of spaceship, it's like
Drone.
drone.
Look, do you know how hard it is to keep a drone alive in a mech fight? I need replacements.
It probably not that hard, but you make it seem easy to destroy.
It's really about placement more than anything, and I don't know if he has that chance.
Exactly,
Well-
that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. It's easier than you make it look.
You see more people getting pulled out. Not just it doesn't look like pirates. Looks like there were some survivors of the attacks. You had followed us last session, Lons. You had followed a salvage team out here, and they had all gotten attacked. You got split up, choosing to focus on making sure your target is not destroyed. But it seems like there are survivors that are getting also pulled onto the ship.
Yeah, I am like Red Leader in Star Wars. Stay on target. But we did we already got the full repair, or
No, you will. You'll get one on your way here, on your way
because I
to
know
your
you
next
said
destination.
last time that we would get a full repair after the mission, but I don't know if we already
Yes.
had it or we're just gonna get it now.
You're gonna get
Just to lull us into a false sense of security.
Right, I guess with like Lons and John talk to Elsa real quick.
Sorry, could you speak up a little bit?
I said, could I with Lons and John talk to Elsa real quick?
Yeah, she is here to speak with you. Why are you getting quieter? Anyone notice
I
that?
don't know.
Tommy's
I feel
Magnolia
like
is very
I'm talking-
quiet for me
I
as
might
well.
just be mumbling. I feel like I'm talking a normal volume,
Yeah.
but
don't-
I start thinking and I start talking. That it might just be me as a person. Is the issue here?
See, the thing is, when you're talking like this, it's fine.
Yeah, but I'm projecting.
Project.
Yeah,
You always need to project.
I forgot to be a
Come on.
theater kid when I was
Yeah,
in
we
high
need to be
school,
theater
so I
kids.
never learned how to use my
Oh,
diaphragm.
So that's your problem.
Kid, so yeah.
Yeah, I missed it somehow. I would have loved it. All my friends were. I don't know how. They never do sports.
I had 10 years and I had a year of theater school, so
Oh no, I did sports and theater. What does that make me?
Cool, I think. That makes you multifaceted. It makes you a whole person.
We'll go with multifaceted. I don't know if we'll go with cool.
it makes you Troy Bolton.
Fuck, I'm sure.
Enjoyable.
Get your head in the game.
I gotta get my head in the game.
My head's in the game, but my heart's in the...
Why am I feeling so wrong?
I don't know why I sang that. I don't
And
know how to
copyright
song.
strike.
I
We'll see you
don't
next
remember-
time, everyone.
Look, I'll just bet
Whatever.
on it, you know?
I was song is I was 7 when I watched that movie. No, I I appreciate the pickup cat, Mistress Elska.
Mistress or Grand Mistress, if you're feeling bold.
I'm trying to place that into a military ranking, and it's not coming up with anything.
Don't
Grand
don't
Mistress,
try to
I
put it
suppose.
in a military
What
ranking. They don't do
Did
that.
you pick us up for?
Oh. Well, I had assumed that you didn't tell them, did you? As she looks
I-
towards Lons.
I kind of needed a quick backup. So I called my team, and there wasn't really time to tell them why I did this mission.
Simple answer, you didn't tell us a goddamn thing.
No, he didn't tell us a goddamn thing. Here.
I asked their help, they helped, and I was hoping that now I would be able to tell them, but yeah, you picked us up, and
Should have maybe told us before we started helping the Carrigan trade baronies.
if I would told you before, I would have died.
Listen, don't get too
Skill
much
issue.
break, 'cause you have to get your science materials and raw materials from somewhere.
Yes, well, since the crab is out of the vent, per se, we... Your companion here.
That's also in character. The crab out of the vent did unfortunately.
You know
hit
what
her.
that
We'll
means.
give-
You
we'll
live on
give
Hell's
that.
Gate.
I think
I will never
that
stop
teammate is
referencing
not
vent
here at
crab.
the moment that has an issue with the crabs.
You would have shot the crabs if they were here.
That was Foxy's character.
Professional crab
She
shooter.
had a vendetta against space crabs
Yeah, she broke our
Good for
printer
interest.
because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. multiple
Yes,
times.
I am well aware.
Oh,
I know
right.
everything you've done.
You didn't get it from me, so
Now
Well,
that's
on the
interesting.
contrary.
At all.
where did
I'm
you
not
put the
here. I
bug?
need to shut up.
You see, she clears her throat and says, "Squire, bring forth the scroll of divination."
Oh, great. I am
One of the
mighty
squires
humble and
says,
a
"The,
piece
the
of
what, mistress? The data pad. The fucking get it together."
Maintain kayfabe, buddy.
shit. Seriously.
You see a data pad gets brought to her. She types into it for a moment, and Lons, you see your bionic eye begin to glow and project onto the deck below as a montage of all of your best moments plays on the deck.
When did you do this?
I should have
Oh, I've
bugged Lawns.
been-
God damn it.
Doing this for years. I mean, I can't have one of our own disappearing
Wait,
on us
wait.
if something happened to you.
Wait,
I have to know.
I am not one of you.
Well, in a sense, I suppose you are not a member, but we cooperate so well together. I figured it's important
could
to
you
keep
please
tabs.
take that spying part away? It's a serious break-in of my privacy.
Suppose I could, but
Not suppose, do.
Fucking remove it yourself. Get a knife, poke it out.
if you'd like to, is there any skill you want to roll to maybe convince her to stop spying on you?
Let's see if there is anything that I could. In a way, yeah, it's not really charm, but. No, wait, convince a receptive audience or use leverage, money, power, personal benefit to get you away. So yeah, it would be.
Charm
If you want to
her.
roll it, you can.
Putting a bug in a man's eyes
That was a 10.
makes me
A 10 is a
nostalgic.
success. Okay. Fine. No more bug. But what I ask of you next wouldn't even allow me to use such things. Well, you see, it's very fortuitous that you are all here because I had been meaning to speak with all of you about a problem in the sector. One that I cannot deal with on my own.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen
Go
to be
on.
the same problem that almost put a hole in the icebreaker.
Hmm, possibly related, though I'm not entirely sure exactly how. It's just a gut feeling. Ever since the icebreaker, a new source of tension has been spreading through Calliope. You see, many people are going missing. It's mostly from isolated habs in the inner system, places that can't defend themselves. But a couple of days back, 18 people from Endymion's Lament were kidnapped in broad daylight. At
My
this point,
dearest
I
Dawn,
know
can you spell the name of that place?
Endymion. Endymion's Lament. I am typing it in somewhere. Actually, I'll just spell it out for you because I don't have a chat to type it in. ENDYMION''S.
Perfect. I can do it from there.
Lament.
Thank you.
And at this point, I know who's doing it.
Well,
Got a
A
shadow?
company
if you know,
called
send
Impact.
fucking Lancelot or fucking Merlin afterwards.
A corporate company, Impact Dynamics.
What are they? That's archaic, though. Especially for a corporation. You don't human traffic anymore. You flash clone for that.
Tell that to Roderick Steele, the owner. He's being very proud of it. You see her pull up her data pad again, looks towards Lon. I know we just had a talk, but may I one more time?
Well, I bet you've already got all the data that you had until now on a backup server somewhere.
No, it's an old ancient scrolls.
That's what you would call it, yes. But I've known her longer than today.
You see
There you
your
go.
eye shows a new projection on the deck. You see what looks to be a found footage of a camera on a team of mercenaries moving through and seizing what look to be just normal civilians. A gigantic hollow projection of a man. I'll actually show you what he looks like too.
I need to figure out how they're doing this.
Oh, for
Oh
fuck's sake.
my god.
Who is this?
In the corner of, or overlaid on the footage of people being kidnapped, is this man. He says, "Hi, I'm Roderick Steele, and I'd like to personally welcome you to Mandatory Recruitment, brought to you by Impact Dynamics."
What in the Mark Rybert?
Mandatory recruitment. Didn't even
Yeah.
draft in second committee. Okay.
This is an ad that he's been campaigning throughout Calliope without anybody going up against him. Nobody is stopping this.
Do we know what he's mandatory recruiting for?
Yes. He is supposedly about to unveil his competitor to the system's fighting league. You've seen it before on the Icebreaker. He's been watching a lot of footage from various combats and fighting. In fact, he watches a lot of, well, he saw your fight as he looked towards, she looks towards Lawns again. And he's starting his own competition. He calls it the Steel Games. He's apparently going to dump people into mechs and force them to fight each other until there's only one left. This is a flagrant violation of the Utopian Pillars of Union, but he's been violating them for years now and never been officially punished for it.
I'm surprised that you care about people breaking union laws.
We break union laws for a
Yeah.
cause. A good
Well,
cause.
maybe he thinks that too. I know
How
I
is
don't
this?
agree with him. Don't get me wrong. I'm just surprised how you look against this.
I am not against breaking laws. I am against doing harm to innocents, which is what Steel is doing. He has an arena built on the surface of Asphodel, a mostly uninhabitable planet. Also, with all of his money, any Union ships can't get to the planet through orbit. The only option is to do a hard landing. The weather and his own top-of-the-line anti-air defenses they make it impossible for a ship to get down here, to get down there. My knights are already too spread fighting his abduction teams. We're not the biggest band of pirates in the system. We've, in fact, always been the smallest.
You said it's impossible for a ship to get down there. Impossible for a ship to land down there, or impossible for a ship to crash down?
It's possible for a ship. What I think is if there is a small, just a personal vessel, it's possible to send one in and then drop people from above. Potentially not destroying the personal vessel on the way down, if a skilled enough pilot was able to maneuver. But a command ship or freighter is completely out of the question.
Might be smarter than to kind of make an airdrop of it. We have a ship that can carry our max. That maybe we just drop in with our max. And the ship doesn't land.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what she suggested.
I know my mech might be able to do it because it has limited flight capabilities. Don't know
There's
about
only-
the others.
I don't think there's anything you can keep my mech out of, frankly.
as for landing, where to land? Unfortunately, landing on the target is, again, not possible with all the anti-air defenses. They would blow you out of the sky.
I would never go immediately on.
So there is the one of the only habitable locations on Asphodel. A place called Furnace City. It's also somewhere that won't attract too much attention, but you should still go in quietly, or try to get in quietly.
What I do?
I'm asking you to punch far above your weight and accomplish a few tasks that no one else can. I need a small team of competent lancers to sneak into Furnace City, brave Asphodel's wilderness, infiltrate the area, and once there, locate and free the people that Roderick Steele has kidnapped. Shut down his defenses, junk as many of his security forces as possible, and wreck that arena for good measure.
I think we can do that.
I good old fashioned property damage. 15. I am going to have to negotiate with you for a bit if you don't mind. Not
How
to,
would you negotiate?
Not to quid pro quo about basic moral principle, but if we're doing this not on principle, to say for you, I need information and assurances of future cooperation. Over the table, Dami's trying to lock her and her group down for anything they can provide or do against the cult of the One Wreath and Golden Flame in the future, sort of under her purview.
You do this, and I will be obligated to you. If there's one thing the Knights of the Dark Core pride ourselves on, it is our honor.
Does your honor come in writing?
It can. I can draft up a scroll of cooperation between us and your... Well, I could contract with you, but I'm assuming that I would need to talk to your station director about such things.
Needs a strong word. It would be convenient.
Yes. Which is also part of the reason why I am glad to have picked you and other Hell's Gate civilians up, because I need a bargaining chip.
What are you bargaining for?
You would know that Hell's Gate has a pretty huge policy on not letting pirates in the gate.
Exactly. I trained a security force to do it to fight against them.
Yeah.
This is my
Texas, we love you.
So not surprised by this.
I think it might be a categorization issue more than anything. You're hardly pirates.
Well, they are.
Elaborate vigilante.
Which is a chic word for pirates.
It's not a chic word for pirate. They do different things.
Being a pirate does not automatically mean you are evil, swashbuckling killers.
It readily means two of those things. With if you're going off any sort of historical basis, sometimes it means
do you maybe know that very old show? I believe it was in the 21st century somewhere. Like I believe it's called One Stick or One Item. No, One Piece. Yeah, One Piece. Those pirates were not killers.
Everyone's just gonna come onto the comms, summoned by some sixth sense. Lons, what are you talking about? Did you get into my stash?
Oh no.
Hey, I also like some classics.
Keep it, it's trash. Hangs up off of comms.
Hey, and over the table, fair. Oda, why do you draw women like that, dog?
I think I established in season 1 that Erwin vehemently dislikes anime, which is hilarious for everything else that Erwin is.
Man who hates anime, huge into
Oh.
Fate Grand Order.
You want the Roger? Hold on, I got it for you. Spoon has asked me to send him the picture of Roger Steele.
I'm going to use that as
What a
thumbnail
great-
for YouTube.
What a great character. What an
Edit it a little
insane
bit and
fucking
then-
look.
I'm so glad Erwin isn't here
I don't wanna
right
look
now,
at it
because he
anymore.
would
We're
have
going back to
so many
SK.
questions. on this.
Look at it anymore. It's so bad.
I don't want to look at it anymore.
He's such a piece. I can't believe we have to deal with this tech bro Sam Altman motherfucker. Like, what are we doing?
See, here's the thing, Magnolia. Dami, she could send him to the Shadow Zone and just
No,
not let him
Dami's
come
sending
back.
him to hell. Dami's in her. Listen, Dami is taking sort of threats to the general populace of Calliope and Hell's Gate, what we could say violently seriously at this point. She's getting very, like, SecCom security administration about shit. Like, we don't.
And Nelise, do we now need to create some trap cards so we can send them to the Shadow Realm?
Yeah, naturally.
That's Dami's whole kit.
Really
His-
does sound like you are starting to become a Yu-Gi-Oh character.
it's-
No, that's Dami.
No, that's Dami's kid. Dami's the one with all the. Dami's the one Seto Kaibing people.
Yeah.
Get your dual disc out.
In any
If I
case,
didn't have an insane naming scheme, I
I'll
would
become
name this
Joey
mech
Wheeler.
Dark
as you guys are sort of talking, we're gonna quick go over to Erwin.
Yay.
Erwin, you're walking down to the sort of cargo hold of this ship. You see people being sort of walked to cells in a brig. You sort of have to pass through it to get to the storage.
So the first thing I want to do while I'm just walking through is I want to just like see if I can find anything that would give me an edge or like a blackmail option on Elska.
Okay. I guess I'll let you get a hold of something if you'd like.
Let's go. Yes, roll dice. It's an 11.
Okay. So, Elske, I guess you spend time looking around, trying to find documents and whatnot. And they still have like technology; they kind of have to survive around here. But you find yourself actually looking through like notebooks and physical paper, scrolls, when nobody is looking. You see various they look to be like letters to all sorts of people. Elske, she gets around, and I mean that in many ways.
Right. I guess Erwin would be the most interested in any connections with, because connections with pirates is not going to be interesting. I guess connections with like religious orders.
Okay. There are. She keeps an eye on religious orders, but it seems like her group specifically is not of any like they don't like worship shit. They are of their sort of own. I mean, there are some people around who have their own like beliefs and whatnot, but it's not like demanding like you need to be Golden Flame or something like that to
Gotcha.
be in
Okay.
the club.
Thank God they're not Catholic.
Look, I found knights rolling up. I had to make sure we weren't getting inquisitioned. Okay, cool. Then yeah, I just keep going to the hangar. I don't want to spend too much time around here poking around.
You pass through, and I guess you would, just because you're walking down here, you would hear a conversation between one of the, it looks to be one of the knights, sitting in a cell with one of the pirates that attacked you. You'd hear the man say, "We had to take this job. It's all we could get. The hounds are falling apart and nobody takes us seriously anymore. Everything went to shit when the boss man got killed. Half of us are starving, the other half went batshit and joined a fucking cult."
Oh.
That's what we did.
Do I remember the hounds from season 1? Is that
You
that
do.
group?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Those hounds.
The Hellhounds.
Gotcha.
You are learning in this moment that this was at least some kind of involvement
As soon
with the
as I say
Hellhounds.
our boss got killed, you're like, right, yes.
I didn't do shit.
I plead the fifth.
I didn't do anything. But hearing this, Erwin is going to like dip behind a very conveniently placed crate and come out looking completely different.
Okay, what do you look like?
I want to look kind of scrappy. I want to look not like one of the night cosplayers. I'm gonna look a little bit like a pirate, but still nice enough to not get like grabbed and tagged immediately.
Mhm.
Just turn yourself into a scruffy-looking nerf herder.
No. No, but I am gonna go to like janitor or something equivalent where it's like, oh yeah, okay, reasonably you could be here, but nobody's going to look at you.
Got it.
Don't get taken to the brig. Irvin.
I'm in the brig right now. I'm trying to stay out of there. But I am
Uh,
gonna. No, I'm not gonna go up and talk to the prisoners. I'm not gonna go up and talk to the prisoners. I'm gonna make that decision.
Okay. Are you going to continue to listen in?
As much as I can while I'm on my way. Yeah.
It seems like this specific one is the only one who's talking for now. This knight seems to be the one who goes around speaking to each of them individually.
Gotcha.
So he will eventually move on to somebody else, but right now he's talking to this guy. The others are just sitting in holding cells, pretty much.
Ooh. Can I guess I don't have my drones on me, do I? Or would I have Kamen
Do you have your
Opera on
personal
me?
drone?
Can I have Kamen Opera? My little
If you have
boy?
your personal gear, yeah, you can have your Kamen Opera.
I have my little lad. I'm just gonna like take my little lad out, and like kind of bring him up to my mouth a little bit and whisper, "Just stay here and record. I'll be back." And I'm gonna let him sit like on a ceiling or something.
Sure.
Scooch on.
As you scooch on, we're going to move back up to the people on top of the deck here.
Yeah.
You now know of what Elske wants and why she wants to speak to Jerry.
What I want to know is, would Jerry survive a talk with Elske, because he is already so stressed out in everything.
Everything you know about Jerry is that it's surprising that he is still alive, but
Yeah. But Elske
you
might
have to
be
admit
more
that
drunk.
he is probably the most stressed man in the system, but he's very good at managing his stress.
Can I ask a
Is he?
question?
Yeah.
Would Jerry be less in invoking some plot shit, some things Zombie might have been doing over the past month? Would Jerry be less stressed if Dami were like intercepting all of the like mail that got to him about security and just handling as much of that as she could herself, and just every now and then when he needs to sign off on something, forwarding it to him?
I would think that Jerry. So Jerry does not let anything go without his knowing. So he would probably have asked you to, even if it goes through you, he still wants everything. He still wants to see everything, just in
That's fair.
case.
It's off his plate, arguably more though, at the very least. No?
It could come to you first, but he'd still want everything.
He doesn't have to be the one to do something about it. He just has to see it.
Yeah.
Oh god, this means he's getting all those emails again now. he has to be the one to do something about it now. The next month while we go undercover.
It's an I hope this email finds you before I do situation.
I hope this email finds you with low cortisol.
Elska continues, saying that I have no influence planetside. The Burning Forge holds sway there. And after a tiff we had last year, I'm not on best terms with the blacksmith. Which is why, again, I can't do that myself. But if you manage to get into Furnace City and speak to him, he might be sympathetic to your cause. As long as he doesn't know that it's coming from me. He's not hard to find.
No.
As for the city itself, Impact Dynamics is orbiting directly above them. You'll need to it'd be very risky to oppose them directly. You will need to convince anybody who sees you that you know what you're doing.
Understood.
As for the arena, I can't give you an exact location, and figuring out the route is something you're going to have to do yourself. We don't have reconnaissance on the planet. I'd advise leaning on the locals. They know the terrain.
Can I ask an over the table question?
You're very quiet again. What'd you say?
I'm sorry. I'm
You're good.
speaking at a normal volume. The mic hates me. Can I ask an over the table question?
Sure.
Would leadership back up. Damn it! One moment. Would the what did you say his name was? The Forge Master? The
blacksmith. is-
blacksmith. Not to engage in some sort of like non-determinism, not to sort of assume this man's job based on his job title. Would he be involved in the United Calliope Technicians Guild?
Well, no. Mostly because of the planet of Asphodel, it is very hard to get things out of Asphodel and into Asphodel, including information. Their like connection to the outside is very limited.
Noted. Good to know. Okay.
But he is known across the system.
I have a great reason to talk to the blacksmith, actually, now that I think about it. Davi is saying this to Elska.
Well, good. You'll need to make the connection with him. I imagine he would be the most helpful.
Is he called blacksmith because he is good at creating stuff, or?
Well, nobody knows his old name. But he was a unionist. And from what's known of his past, he is one who... He's reliable to a fault. If he says something, you can rely it to be true. If he tells you he will give you something or make you something, it will be done. For better or for worse, by any means necessary.
Because we haven't really talked about my new augment.
I believe he does also work with widespread manufacturing printers.
That's
We might be able to make some new drones for you.
Erwin is absolutely 100% not there.
I think you might be able to make Erwin
I
sturdier,
believe
right?
we always have an open communication frequency when we are on the same
I-
area.
I didn't think it was on right now, which is why I've been quiet the entire time.
Erwin put the group message on mute.
Yeah.
Erwin insulted One Piece and logged off of Discord because he's been here before.
Yep.
Talking shit about One Piece. I can't. I don't know if I could do that exact bit on Twitch.
I don't care. I like the live action.
That's fair.
It's the only version
Yep.
of One Piece I would be willing to watch, is what I'll say.
Me too. I don't watch the anime. It's way too long.
Oh.
Couldn't even get past the first 2 episodes.
Oh no, there's so many more episodes.
There's
I
so,
know.
there's so many more episodes, and that's just in the first season. Alright, so I guess our I guess I'm gonna call Jerry. Can Tommy
Okay.
call
You're
Jerry?
gonna call Jerry? All right.
Yeah, she's gonna call Jerry.
You're going to have a Jerry again.
Jerry, we need things from you, please.
Call Jerry and the psychiatrist.
Let me call my boss. Let me get my direct supervisor.
Cool.
Yeah, will you do that?
Not the words you want to hear.
Hold on, I gotta get into uniform by buttoning up this shirt.
I can't even get him a
It would
coffee
have to
this
be
time.
buttoned up wrongly.
I wish I had the tie. I don't have the tie anymore, sadly.
No.
Aw.
Okay.
Okay,
Note
you
to
call up-
self, Send Dawn a specific tie.
You call up Jerry. Let me pull up my Jerry card. I haven't seen Jerry.
Jerry,
Jerry.
show him to us.
There he is.
Get a boy.
There's Jerry.
Oh no, I
God.
can't see Jerry. What happened to him?
You don't see him on Owlbear?
No,
Why don't you see Jerry? He's right
I don't
there.
see Jerry.
See him.
I'm reloading. Jerry, come back. My boy. Jerry! Okay.
There he is. Yay.
Almost thinking that he now has
You
a
call-
cup that doesn't say it could always be worse, but it gotten worse.
You call him up, and you see he's currently like you pull up a camera view of him as if you're like joining a Zoom call. You see, hey, Dami, what's
Hi.
going on? Did you get Lons? Is he alive?
Great news. We found Lance. She turns the pad over towards Lance. Say hi, Lance.
Dami, I do have a question. Is this in the group chat or is this just a private call?
I don't imagine how she-
Related and unrelated question. Where are you?
Me?
Me?
No.
We are on.
Jerry's asking.
Oh.
What is the name of your ship?
The name of the ship?
Yeah, she's looking over the thing to ask us what the name of the ship is.
USS SSSS.
No, this is the I don't have the name. What's my name? What's my name?
Drakenheart.
Wait, didn't
No.
didn't
This is
name
the
already
Voltuma.
put in the name in the
Oh, sorry,
in the
Voltumna.
answer
That's
chat?
what she calls it.
That we all
Alright,
agreed that was the truth.
Oh no, sorry, the Voltumna is a different thing. This is the Pistoclaris.
The
We are-
Pistons.
On board the Episcopalaris, we got Lons and we're very kindly picked up. I'll preface what I'm about to ask you briefly. Are you aware of a sort of rash of disappearances around Calliope?
I got news of it a little bit ago. I mean, it seems like it's ramping up. Yeah, I'm aware, but honestly,
well,
I've been working hard on. I got a lot of things on the table here. Just found
Here's
out
the-
that our competing mining company somehow got a contract that we didn't even get a fucking offer for.
We have competitors?
Just one.
Sorry, hi, hello, I'm here now.
And I am sorry, there's going to be a little bit more on your plate because I am going to have to leave my full-time job as technical administrator on the Hell's Gate to do my part-time job of professional meddler.
That's a good way. And
No,
that's a good way.
we've cracked the cause of the disappearances, so we are now sort of morally compunct and also practically forced to engage with this. I
I
can
left you guys alone for 5 minutes. What has happened?
say hi.
Long story short, people disappearing. There's a special place we need to go to, blow some shit up, kill some people, figure out why people are going missing.
So Tuesday,
They're all
got
been
it.
kidnapped for
Yeah, it's just
mechanized blood
For me,
sports.
it's a typical Tuesday, but
Oh,
Yeah.
blood sports!
Pretty much.
Cool, Tuesday.
It's oil sports, really, until you hit the pilot.
Oh, it's not blood sports, okay.
Good.
no, this might be more like a Wednesday then.
You see, Elske at this point has hopped down from the deck and sort of pushes her face into the camera of your data pad.
Uh-oh.
I didn't think you would want to see him. Okay.
No, they're all Jerry's exes, remember?
Where does he find
You
the
see,
time?
Jerry looks bewildered.
In the meantime, there's a big full
Yes.
full of Jerry's exes.
In the meantime, I am
Somehow
asking
we
Jerry
meatball them.
for permission to come aboard and discuss, perhaps asking your honor guard here about a job that benefits, everybody, considering that everybody's getting kidnapped. Jerry replies, "Come aboard."
I
You're a
believe the
pirate.
technical
I'm not
term
letting
is
pirates
parlay,
on my station.
and they're not very good pilots.
Agreed, they're not that great, so I don't think they pose as much of a threat as they sound.
They've got too much moral compunction to be meaningful pirates. They're confused vigilantes, and I at the very least can work with confused vigilante. That's manageable.
And besides, I have your people, Jerry. I rescued them, and I'm bringing them home.
I thought you...
So
I don't know that.
I know you wouldn't shoot your own people. Well, even if you would, I'm
Elske?
still coming over.
First of all, he absolutely would shoot his own people. Bold assumption.
He's not shooting his own people. Then he'd have to
What
do my
are we?
job as
You
well.
see,
I
Jerry
think
responds to
might-
that. Who told you that?
Erwin's just gonna, drop the call for a second.
I don't.
Sorry, what did you say?
Also, you're talking to Jerry Masters, the most stressed out
Oh my
person
God, I'm
in the
gonna
You're
galaxy.
gonna-
This
you're
is gonna get
give
spread
them
around,
all
and
the-
there's gonna be a
Who's on
fucking
a
mutiny
ship,
on my
as he-
on my
if-
station.
If he feels
Because
it's
people think I
dangerous,
would
he
shoot
shoots.
them.
We're not gonna mutiny. We need to have a meeting. You're used to that. That's familiar for you.
Are you trying to pitch a meeting to him as a cortisol lowering activity?
Not right now. Not this time. No.
This random ass janitor just keeps puttering along.
Anyways, they're gonna take us back to you, and we can all talk there. And in the meantime, let's continue with the trend of dog shit piracy, and nobody shoots anybody.
Okay, fine. I'm not gonna just one ship, not your entire crew there.
It's not going to make that much of a difference.
Reasonable.
I mean, her entire crew is one ship.
We have smaller boats.
Personal ship you're talking about, right?
At this point, as you guys are discussing the meeting, Erwin, you've made it down to the sort of storage where you see these other
Yay.
mechs have been set in storage, and people are already working on what looks to be like trying to figure out what they can take out, what they can salvage, what gets sold.
Yeah, I'd like to try and find any drone parts we could use or any. Yeah, I'd like to find any drone parts or any just unique mech parts.
Okay. You could roll me a get a hold of something, or
Sure thing.
yeah, I think that's the best thing that you can use.
No, that I do not want to roll 2d20. How do I roll only 1d20? There we go.
Okay. Drone parts. I don't think they would have anything that would be considered drone parts, just because none of them use drones of any kind. But what I will say is that something does catch your eye. A thing that was used against Lons once.
Oh,
You saw as one of the mechs used a prying claw to remove one from their cockpit.
I do like that. I do like that.
One of them has already been used and destroyed, but there is another that has not been used. It is possible to repair the other one, but there is one that is ready and able to be used.
Hey, Knight 15, Lancelot.
I am not Lancelot, I am Galahad.
Sorry, Galahad, my bad. I didn't get the numbers right. I'm gonna take them 2 claws. Okay?
You still look like a...
I still look like a janitor.
Okay. I mean, who told you could come down and take them?
Elska? She needs them for the... I don't know about that. I can't say that. Hold on. Oh, she needs them for the whole Hell's Gate mission.
Do you have any charm abilities of any kind?
Oh!
Or
I
talking
don't think
skills?
I do.
Wait.
You want me to come help?
I have word on the street.
What does it say for word on the street?
I have... Hold on. I'm also checking if there's any better ones.
If you need help, if you call Dami about this, she will be willing to lie over the phone for you.
I mean, I'm still on the phone with you.
Yeah, no, just put her on. Put her on line.
I do have to get a hold of something which lets me acquire temporary or permanent allies, assets, or connections. So I think
Okay.
it would fall under
You
that.
can roll that.
I
Roll it again.
think this would fall under an asset.
Yeah.
That's it.
I have to roll
I'll
twice
let you-
for it. Hold on.
Weird.
Yeah, weird that you have to roll
It's
dice
okay.
in a role-playing game, right?
It's okay. For the same thing, for the same action. It's alright, I'm good.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm still on the
Yeah.
phone. Dami's
Oh.
just getting like half a conversation.
Okay. I mean, if it's from the mouth of the Grand Mistress herself, then I guess I can't really say anything against
Grant,
that.
oh, yes. Sorry about that. But thanks. I can't carry these. I'll get somebody over here to pick them up.
Sounds like a job for you, Texas.
I'm sure I can also just pilot Bromo over.
Listen, it's why we keep him around.
Look, I am going to give one of these to Texas. I'm also going to give the other one to Lons. It's going to be fine.
Oh,
I can't use it. I just need them out of their mechs.
Yeah,
If
you,
I have room for
you
it.
want
but-
everyone to join you outside of the mech. You're
Come on, fight me, fist fight me.
Oh, I could do that. I mean, don't forget, I have a move for that. It is called apply fists to faces.
fucking misery and pilot.
I have that as well.
And I have assault, so I have 2 moves that I can use.
Oh no,
I
don't
have no
apply
fighting
fist to
moves.
faces. I don't have apply fist to faces. I have just assault and blow things up.
No, I just want them out of their mechs so that I can get in their mechs.
Why would you do it? They're worse mechs.
Yes, but I can blow them up. Dami, I can blow up their mechs.
You can do that from outside.
But I think getting that,
Altogether, too many steps.
you need SP, right? System points.
Yeah.
So I do not have any system points left.
I'm gonna yoink them both. I think I'm gonna yoink both the arms just in case, and then I'll head back to the group.
I mean, it'll be good if we need to take somebody in for interrogation.
Like, we might as well have them.
Exactly.
It's good for soft target acquisition. That's fine.
I will just tell you mechanically what they do or how they function.
Yeah.
So they are a limited system, and they can only be used once per full repair, or once per repair. I guess you could spend a repair to get them back during like a rest. They only cost 1 system point to use.
I might be able to actually quit this. Hold on. Sorry, keep it going.
I don't know if I want to take the thing that is 1 SP out.
I could drop some. Honestly, I could drop some.
And
Well, you know,
functionally,
it's
just
a
to repeat what it says
System
here,
that I want to use.
is you attempt to pry open the cockpit of a character adjacent to you. The target must succeed a hull save, or the pilot is forced to immediately exit their mech as though dismounting. It's against your hold. It's against your save target.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Tommy is like short range, like controller striker. Like she is.
Look, if you want one of the arms, take one of the arms.
If no one else is, if Lons isn't going to take it, she will.
We have
absolutely take
two.
it.
We have 2.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming is Texas taking the other one?
I can.
Okay,
I
yeah.
mean, your artillery though. I mean, you could use it.
I've 1 artillery rep, and the rest is all sort of close range.
I'm full of melee, so
I just need people out of their mechs.
no, you want yourself out of a mech.
I'm already out of my mech. That's why I want other people out of their mechs.
Yeah, I have 4 different 1 system point like GMS systems on this map. I just ran out of stuff to put on it. Yeah, I could absolutely
Take
take
it.
it. Are you kidding me?
The other prying claw, the one that didn't get used, was on the Demolisher that couldn't get into combat because he was too far slow.
Baby! Oh no!
That's what you get with 2 movement.
And listen, imagine how much funnier it would have been if that Demolisher made it to combat. Imagine Sisyphus happy.
He gets like what, 1/4 movement? Was that what it was?
2.
It's slow, which means it only gets its base movement, taking it from 4 movement with movement and boost to 2 movement.
Yep.
But also,
Oh, Bubby.
Dami has a bunch of stuff that like pushes things away from each other, and she would absolutely put that motherfucker in the like Shadow Realm loop, where
Oh.
having to go back, touch the thing to get out of the firmament, and then
Oh,
get
that
put
poor
back in the
Demolisher.
firmament. because it can't get more than 3 spaces away from it.
I want to just slap like a good going champ sticker on it.
Yeah.
Is there anything anyone else would like to do before we continue on? At this point, the Pistoclaris is on its way to the Hell's Gate and will be there in
no.
a couple hours.
Erwin will head back and we'll also pick up the recording Hymenoptera.
Yeah.
Just to see
do
if
you
there's
wanna
any
do
other
it?
interesting information from the pirates.
I was
Yeah, you see. Do you want to listen to it now, or you don't listen to it later?
I'll listen to it once I'm with the rest of the group.
Okay. You arrive back at the top deck where they are convincing Jerry that they need to meet. Jerry eventually agrees, but on the account that only one small ship gets let on and not the entire pirate ship.
Jerry, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
See, now I'm confused. What do you want out of me?
We want one conversation between you and whoever this lady is.
we're not
That's it.
negotiating with-
Oh, you're negotiating with Texas, I see.
I'm not a negotiator.
We're not
Things don't
negotiating
go
with
my way. I
terrorists.
blow it the fuck up.
Barely even criminals. Jurisdiction's so absolutely hazy out here.
Exactly. If you
alright.
don't like it, you blow it up.
A pirate leader on the station is only going to cause trouble, so the faster we get this done, the faster you can leave.
Good point.
And is there
I'm
anything
just gonna
anyone
look
else
over it.
would like
We
to do
have to
before we
get
get there?
you reclassified as something else. This is a hassle.
As you're on your way, and the last thing else it says is that if Steele gets away with this, if nobody stops him, how long before he starts making people pay for food and water by selling their own neighbors? This is a man who acts with impunity, and with all of the money he has, Union is too afraid to stop him. I'm asking you all to draw a line in the sand and send a clear message to both him and the system that nobody is invincible. And there's some things that we will just not allow.
I'll be honest, you're kind of selling me something I've already bought. The Utopian Pillars are one of my really favorite new things y'all made. I was always going to help with this. I just kind of needed something else. I just needed you to agree to a couple of things.
I still don't know what I've signed up for, but I don't think I get to back out of it now, so.
Various bits of search and rescue, sabotage.
You're in. You sold me.
See?
Yeah, pretty much just got we go there, we make sure that we blend in, then we make our way onto the arena, we blow everything up, take out everyone we need, and then get the fuck out.
You know that Secret Ops is one of my main objectives.
And it's not like you can say no either. It kind of has you by the eyeballs.
Exactly.
You want that fixed?
The eyeball
One
thing
thing-
was not my fault.
Do you still want it fixed?
Whose fault
Uh,
was it?
Duh.
All right, Dami,
Okay,
hold him down. We're gonna do this together.
I'll get a
Why
knife.
would you need to hold me down?
We gotta
Dami,
get
you know
out
where the
right.
port on this thing is, right?
Autonomous physical responses to people grabbing at your eyes. It's.
Huh.
Thank you.
Well, fair enough. Dami, you want to help me with this one?
Yeah. Let me see if we can take this. I'm gonna borrow this. for
Did
lack
I
of a-
told you it was wireless? Because now I see like
Dobby shakes it a little.
Are you guys working on trying to remove any surveillance systems within the eye?
Correct.
Allegedly, she's she's removing them insofar as she's trying to take them out of one thing and like keep them in something else. She
Okay.
wants to essentially be able to like use this surveillance system for herself later.
So it goes. So what you understand is that it goes from the eye to whatever system that Elska has. Are you trying to have it go from the eye to something else, or are you trying to like
Erwin
attach
is-
a? Are you trying to sort of attach yourself to whatever can be seen?
Is
Erwin
it?
wants
Like what?
to. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Is it software or hardware?
I can tell you once. It's hard to tell you once until you're actually like
Actually,
doing the
that's
thing.
You know what she's gonna do? She's gonna have it not connect to Elska's like database or server or whatever. She is
Yeah.
going to have it connect to her datapad now.
Okay.
Erwin just wants.
you're
it
not
disconnected
removing the
from Elska, so
feature.
this is fine.
You're
No, we're not removing the feature.
got it. Cool.
Not even a
that-
little bit. No.
So to try to do that, is there a hack or finesse that you have,
I
or a ability that you
I-
think is available?
Magnolia, I have a +6
you have a +6 to which one?
to hacker finesse.
One moment. It would be. I guess I will help with that. Let me check
Just a reminder: if you have hacker finesse,
I do.
I have
Oh,
hacker
that's
finesse
good.
and I have repair and maintain, and it's definitely hacker finesse. So
Okay. if you help Erwin, then yeah, Erwin, you will get a D6 added to it.
Nice.
You don't have to spend stress for it because you have the ability as well.
All right. Please be
I'll
high.
remind you that if you guys are helping with skills and you don't have the ability that the other person is using, you just spend a stress and you can do it.
Dami, I cannot stress enough. You rolled higher than Erwin.
Hmm?
Your D6 rolled higher than Erwin's D20. I cannot stress this enough.
Oh my god. Where's the?
Okay.
Nope, I didn't
13
want to
is
go all the way
successful.
home. I wanted to look at the chat so I could see what the roll was. Owl
It's a
bear.
13.
Now here's the question.
Hey, that's a success. That's Lancer, baby.
I guess it's up to Lons how he feels about that, if he even knows that that's what's happening.
Well, since I can see through my eye,
Well, it's different than you seeing through your eye. It's knowing that somebody's also seeing through your eye. You didn't know Elska was doing it. You wouldn't know that anybody else is doing it.
well,
It's very
would
easy
you
to see in
say
front of your eye.
because it's not a high success that yeah they succeed, but I notice.
I mean, I'm
Because
asking
it's
the
not-
party. I'm asking the group if they're keeping it hidden.
I don't think Erwin knows that this is happening because Dami rolled higher than Erwin did.
So I guess it's up to Dami whether they would hide what they're doing or not.
Hmm. Actually, yeah, she's going to tell him post facto like an asshole.
Okay, cool. Very fun. So you do it, but you tell him that that's what you did.
Yeah, great news. You can have this back. Yeah, still works. It changed the sort of system administrator, if you will. So you know, if she her datapad up with his point of view. Good news. I'm the only one who can do it now. So you know, it's
Okay.
fine. You like me. We're great.
If you want to look through the eye, ask my permission first, and I will allow you to keep it. It could help during missions.
Noted. God bless. I wouldn't want to see in your private time.
I ain't wrong though.
Well, at least she told me. I mean, Elska didn't. She just somehow hacked my eye.
You know, that's
You think
work.
she should? Do you think she
Great
saw?
job.
Did you get the
Yeah.
eye from her?
No.
Huh.
Really got to be more careful on your benders. You gotta- I mean, ideally you don't have benders in the first place, but would have, could have, should have.
Yeah. You know what they say. Everyone has 20/20 hindsight.
I'm going to move us ahead just a bit here.
Yeah.
A meeting does occur between Jerry and Elskin. She arrives on a small boat with the rest of you, gliding serenely into the airlock, flanked by 6 of her guards, and has somebody officially, a squire, present a scroll of introduction to Jerry.
Let me guess. Data pad.
How did
No, it was actually a scroll.
you get that much
Wow.
paper?
Wild.
Does that still exist?
They discuss for a while, and a plan is, an agreement is reached. You are to depart for Asphodel. It will take about 5 days. Jerry is going to send a freighter along with your guys' personal ship, the Dragon's Tooth, to just do a standard trade with Furnace City. Hell's Gate has done so before. But as they are dropping material down, your personal, the Dragon's Tooth is going to also drop you with the rest of it, as to not draw any attention. So you will be hiding amongst the falling cargo.
Okay.
Better than my idea, which is a very elaborate craft thing.
It's kind of a crash landing.
Controlled crash
I was
landing.
just thinking of doing a pretty low flyby and let our mechs drop out a little away from target, of course.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna drop directly on the city. It's gonna drop in a designated zone
Yeah.
where people usually drop stuff. So the only way to get stuff into Asphodel is to drop it from orbit.
Oh, we're route of dotting
anything-
this.
Anything else will be yanked down violently to the ground.
Hey, that's my
So-
thing.
Where do you think they got it from?
Nothing.
They've been watching you fight. They've been watching you fight, so
That's not your thing till next license level. However, next license level, you do get to just tune
Get
and
over
train
here.
people. So that
I have that license level now.
well, no, because you have the core power, which lets you do it once per mission. The I'm thinking of because it's the thing that lets you Spider-Man and also that lets you yank people down.
Wild.
And I'm talking full Spider-Man. Like, it don't have to be grappling. You just you can fly your movement when you move on your turn. It has to be surface
That's
to surface.
interesting.
So yeah, congrats, Peter Parker.
So, is there
What
anything
if I'm
anybody
more
else would
Miles
like to
Morales?
do well on the station before you leave? You will get a full repair during your time here.
Like full repair then. Full repair.
Is this a downtime or is this just a moment?
Just a moment, not
Okay.
a downtime.
Okay, okay.
Full repair complete.
I don't know if she'd know, but could I ask Striga what she knows about the blacksmith?
Yeah, you can ask.
Fuck yeah.
Go talk to Striga. Following the visit of Elske, Striga. Where's my Striga? Hold on. Put her up on the. Where's Striga? NPC Striga. Do I not have my Striga card?
Sorry, children are yelling outside my window.
What are we doing? Where's my card?
Striga, no.
All right, she's not getting a card. She's just getting the little thing. I'll have to update it later. I know damn well I've got a card for her somewhere.
There. Alright.
You go to talk to Striga. Striga is acting very paranoid.
What's new? Did we already know that she was paranoid as shit?
Yeah, that sounds about right. We're in the climate for that. That's a reasonable way to be right now.
Yeah, you find her inside of a fridge. You see.
Inside of a fridge.
Are you
For the radiation, obviously.
Yeah.
Are you in cryo for
I was
normal
immediately
reasons,
thinking of
or
Indiana Jones.
is there something new that we should be hiding from Striga?
Everything.
I saw you come aboard with the pirate, the
Pirate.
knight.
They're harmless, utterly.
I need to stay in here to make sure that they don't affect my mind. I need to make sure that my mind is kept safe. This fridge will protect me.
And how, pray tell? Oh, forgive me for humoring this. And how, pray tell, would they do that?
I don't know. I just think that it's just a vibe that they give me. She's working for somebody. I have my theories. It could be a race of hyper-intelligent vent crabs, or a cabal of Secom remnants, led by a mutant clone of John Creighton Harrison the First.
I think that's just Harrison
I
Armory.
like that theory better.
And the point of Harrison Armory, I don't think we have any hyper intelligent vent crabs left on account of sort of elaborate genocide. So that does rule both of those out, unfortunately.
What is it that you've come to ask me,
Did you?
dummy?
It's the whole reason you're in the third committee now. You didn't. They don't teach you this in. Oh, public education on the Hell's Gate is lacking. My God, we need an administrator out here. They don't tell you this. They don't.
Sorry, did you say something?
The whole reason you're in third committee, it's not strictly relevant at the moment. Fuck. What did I come here to ask? Yeah. Are you familiar with somebody called the Blacksmith?
Oh, yes, I do know the blacksmith. That is right, the blacksmith. He would be down there on Asphodel. What do you want to know?
Anything you can give me, really. We need to talk to him, just sort of as part of the mission. I'm going to try to get him to join the. She's definitely not taking her time, having to check the name of this thing, narrative profile. One moment. I'm going to try to get him to join the United Calliope Technicians Guild. I tried reaching him, but it's very difficult to get anything down there, as I'm now learning why. So now's as good of an opportunity as any, really.
Well, the blacksmith. Doing work with him is... How would I describe this?
Dawn, I'm so sorry. I can barely hear you.
It's harder to find him than it is for him to find you. You make yourself known in an area, you'll see him. He makes offers to those he finds interesting. Usually he asks for something in return.
Things he finds interesting. What exactly? You wouldn't be able to say anything more about what he finds interesting, would you?
It varies from time to time, but he is, first and foremost, he would do anything that benefits the Burning Forge. Another pirate band. They're very, very new. They only founded about 12 years ago. But they have quite a territory in the inner system.
Let's hope they don't really know what the word pirate means either.
Possibly. As last I checked, they're not friendly with impact dynamics, so an enemy of an enemy and all that.
Well, okay. Thank you, Striga. You've been very helpful. Davi's going to pull out a second data pad.
Okay.
And swipe a bunch of essentially her work files over to the second data pad. It asks very nicely, would you be able to watch a couple things while I'm gone?
What do you need me to watch?
She's gonna turn over to just the whole list, and it's essentially just a checklist of all the things she does on a regular basis, checking security and function and everything. A couple of ongoing projects to try to get a couple of old machines working. And at the top in big red letters, it says, "Do not let insert name of Foxy's character here near the printer."
It's Prio 1.
Prio numero
Oh.
uno.
You're giving me your job for the time being.
Someone's got to do it, and I'm going to be indisposed. Besides, I still can't figure out quite what your job is, so,
It's come to your attention that nobody knows.
Yeah,
Jerry keeps her around for something.
You
don't know what.
Her personality, certainly.
She has some good qualities. Hard to find, but they're there.
Yo, Striga, did you get the new downloads yet?
Also, stop enabling him.
Really not that hard to do.
Worry not, my dear Dami. These tasks will be done with expert care.
No matter what anyone says about you, you're reliable. I might turn.
And you know that, though rather in probably an unorthodox way, these things will get done.
It's gonna get done. It's gonna get done weird, but it's gonna get done, and that's what matters.
Does anybody else have any business here on the ship, or did you want to do more here, Dami?
I need to do one thing. It's not an actual scene though, so I just need to say she does something, which is, the rock she picked up from the bazaar last season?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the rock.
Yeah, she's grabbing that.
Okay.
Wild.
That's coming with us. That's where it feels very much like a surprise tool that will help us later.
It's fair.
Anybody else have anything they'd like to do?
Erwin would like to find a place to sit down, probably with Lons in Texas, since Dami's gone, and just run through that footage from the prison.
We can do that. You catch. There's a lot of questions being asked to various people, but one person who does talk, you sort of hone in on their conversation. And the things that you catch are half a year back, this psycho shows up at the fort. Says he can give us a line on some good salvage. He can stay a while if he can stay a while and preach. The boss man says, sure, why not? Next thing you know, a third of our hounds are babbling this Firebird apocalypse bullshit. Bossman says the psycho's got to go, but by that time, enough of us are brainwashed, starts a mutiny. The psycho says, do one more thing for me and I'll go. Sends the boss man out to wreck some wreck he wants something from. And, well, everybody knows how that shit turned out. Now the fort's a free-for-all, and it's their fault. Didn't realize we'd be running into gators.
Huh.
Nobody's willing to step into the boss man's shoes. Every time somebody tries, it's a bloodbath. Can't go back to legit life with the ink and rep. Can't defect either. I know you knights wouldn't have us because we broke your code or whatever. The blacksmith put a death mark on anyone who hooked the strike break in 04. And the circuit, well, they're, even if they weren't just as much of a fucking cult, they've gone completely AWOL. Even mercenaries don't respect us anymore. So, yeah, when that piece of shit Steele calls up and says he'll pay for every person we bring him, we took him up on it. You think I wanted this? You think it makes me proud? He's the only one left that'll hire us. And that's where the questioning ends.
So if I understand this correctly, looks like the hounds were in charge of the kidnappings. Hounds are also currently being controlled by a preacher from OWGF.
Just Golden Flame.
No. It's sillier if I don't.
Exactly, so it's hard to take it seriously.
Fine. It's been longer than a scene, so Erwin goes back to being Erwin. Fine. The Golden Flame, they're following the cult of the Golden Flame. Not all of them are happy with it, but enough of them are that they can't fight back against it. And also, the blacksmith will strike down anyone trying to unionize, which feels like a very important piece of information.
So, America?
Oh fuck! That's what I'm trying to do.
So let me just
Join the
say what I
union.
said. I don't think it was the blacksmith put a death mark on anyone who helped strike. break.
Strike break.
So,
My apologies.
Oh.
yeah, they're not people going on strike. Those trying
Gotcha.
to break strikes.
Never mind, we're good.
A man of ironclad left his
And based on the context, the Hellhounds might have been involved in
Gotcha,
a strike
gotcha.
break. So
So, sounds good. Sounds like we got some information.
Indeed, we did.
guys, I have another cat.
Cat! Second cat!
There's another one.
Hey, Beano.
Oh, it's a very fuzzy cat. Oh, excuse me. Yep, then that's everything Erwin wanted to do on the on the gate.
That is information you all have now.
Nice.
I guess before we continue on and have you guys make your way, we'll go ahead and go on break now.
Good plan.
Take our
Sound good?
10 minutes.
Yeah, we will be
That's
back.
to it all. Sure thing. As we continue forward, it takes a little bit of time to get everything ready to go. But on the day that it all comes together, you arrive in Jerry's office. As he is to discover that the meeting has been called, Elsuke has already arrived and is sitting perched on his desk, uncomfortably close to Jerry. As he sees you, he smiles and blinks slowly in a way that suggests that he wants to scream. He's having trouble holding it in.
So not
Oh,
a
good.
good blink, I understand.
You're here.
Elske, could you maybe move a little bit away from Jerry? You're giving his anxiety.
Ooh.
Got personal space issues. The whole thing.
Oh, I suppose.
You don't need the power play of the man. He's already mostly on side.
Yeah.
Very well. I suppose then I will give you the space that you need, Jerry. As she steps away, hops off the desk. Now, all of you are aware of the mission and the plan.
For the most part.
I will take us
Broadly
to
speaking.
our mission screen now. To sort of
Yeah,
write out
mission's
what
really
the
good.
mission is. I like to do that every
That
time.
is some awesome looking art.
So, this is our third mission.
It's still in Act 1.
How many acts are there?
5 planned for 12, I believe.
Gotcha.
That's probably 3. Yeah, damn.
Act?
Go.
The Thunderdome?
No. Viva la Biodome.
I like to think of it as like a reference to the dome in that getting punched in the head.
That makes sense.
Then it might be Thunderdome. Mad Max.
You guys are going to the dome. You are technically you're
Exactly.
going to the Thunderdome.
Getting domed off.
Your mission.
If you agree to accept.
Your goal. If I can actually type, is to travel to Furnace City. Navigate the wilderness of Asphodel. Just that over there. Adjusting text is so fun. Why is the outline so thick? Stop that. Navigate the wilderness of Asphodel. That Albert's typing is not as fun as other ones. Rescue abducted Calliopeans. I don't know.
Calliopeans?
Calliopeans.
Yeah, yes.
Calliopeans. We're gonna say Calliopeans. Wreck the arena.
I think you need to go to the next line because now we
I
are
will.
not able to
I'll
read
adjust
the
it.
rest.
I'll adjust it in a second here. Just typing on Albert is not as fun, or it's not as well as doing so on other things.
Look, Jerry's making the Figma live. We're gonna give him a minute.
And
Gary is in PowerPoint right
send
now doing this.
Roderick Steele a
Do help.
clear.
Correct
No,
help. Do not
I
pass
mean,
go,
that's-
do not collect it.
that is an option. Send Roderick Steele a clear message that the lives of Calliope's people are not good things.
And with a clear message, you mean a bullet through the brain, right?
Yes, it's
I got
clear
it.
in that you can see through his skull.
I got another idea for that. Just, you know, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Or we could
no,
also just do a nail in the brain, so just like
John found a really good bullet for it, is the thing.
I have a giant mech bullet, that's true. Yeah.
The problem with the giant mech 6-shooter bullet is that nobody since Zhang fucking Zhao Li has fucking deigned to pilot a Raleigh, is the issue here.
We're
Man,
gonna
if
go
Don
out.
was from the US, I'd have a great joke for this.
The stakes of this mission, which I'll put it back here since it takes is that
turn on the new music.
no, not yet. You'll do so when you arrive. A lot of people will be forced to kill each other for sport if they are not rescued. And Steel will be further emboldened to exploit Calliope. The reward for this job is enough funds provided by Mistress Elsk to advance you to license level 3, as well as an upgrade to the Dragon's Tooth. And finally, the reserves that you have available. Let me just check here. I don't think you guys had anything else, anything from last season that you did not use, unless you guys
I-
picked up anything.
Did, because I'm pretty sure there's some sort of packing system you gave me near the end of last season. That
I gave you a spotter, I believe. Which I think
I've been meaning to go back through the chat and pull up whatever it was.
I can find it for you in just a second here.
And then did we still have Texas's army militia?
That's in the Hell's Gates preparedness or something like that. It's one of the counters.
Gotcha.
We do. Well, will we be able to communicate at all, like from planet?
So you would not easily be able to do so.
Okay.
The thing that I found, I'm trying to find, where's the spotter? It's on top, from the center.
Can I do something silly?
Having access to the.
I don't know. Can you?
Can I make Jerry a Genshin Impact account?
It's ridiculous. Why?
Why do you hate him?
Technically, there are social features in that game.
You think
I'm
Asphalt
confused as to
has
what.
perception?
Okay, is there an idea behind this, or are we just doing it to be fun?
The idea was, if worst comes to worst, we just do Morse code by jumping up and down
in the game?
in the game.
That's so funny.
Actually, here's the. I think if you get him to Animal Crossing, I think he would be less stressed about that.
I'm so sorry. We need to get him to Animal Crossing. You're absolutely right, Dommy.
No, the
Now-
new game. The
Now it would be
Procopia.
Procopia.
Procopia,
There's no
that's it.
multiplayer in Procopia, is there?
No, because you can build like machines in Procopia, and that's just gonna remind him of work is the problem. It's too much.
We cannot introduce this man
I'm not
Factorio
able to
ever.
Play Procopia. I'm going to get. I'm getting a Switch 2 in June, so because of my new internet.
Allie,
Ah.
are we gonna have a chance to swap out pilot gear?
Yeah, if you guys want, if before the mission starts, if you guys want to say, "Hey, I swapped this out." By the way, I found the thing.
Yeah. I feel like it's gonna be a really good idea. Just looking at what's coming,
I thought I did.
we should discuss pilot gear amongst the group.
Access supplies, tracking, funds, knowledge.
What are the things we can swap out?
Okay, well, I can't find the. So anything in your pilot gear or even your mech gear, if you want to swap anything out now is the time.
Yeah, well,
I.e., if you guys want to use those, if you want to put those prying claws in there, then you could. This would be the time to do so. You would not be able to make any other replacements until you have another full repair.
Are we going? Are we going to be getting to the surface today?
This session, yes.
Okay, in that case, we are going to have to do this now.
Yeah.
the only gear that I want to get out and change is my Ibsen Ahab grapple because it doesn't even show on Owlbear.
I mean, as long as we know what it does, it doesn't have to show an owlbear.
I
If
also
that's the
have
only
the
reason.
Ahab.
You know what? I'm gonna give you something else. I don't know what it was, but I'm gonna give you something else because I think you liked it. I think you'll like it.
It's
Once this mission, I'm going to let you use the what the hell is it called? I'm going to let you use a mech resource here, a precision targeting software. After hitting with an attack, you can activate it to make the attack a critical. And just once per mission, you get a free critical.
Hey, Phoenix.
Have to roll it.
You don't.
I think that was the rule that I have to roll it.
I think there are things that give you a like. Because I think it still works. With Sisyphus, but also-
Technically, the Brutal 2 makes a critical a knockback one. But for the first one, I have to roll a 20. So technically, the second part of Brutal does count on a critical hit. So
Oh, hang on. Other drone. Do I switch a drone?
Okay, yeah, because that's a 20, not just a critical. Okay.
yeah, the first part just when you roll a 20, so I have to. For the rest doesn't. So
No, this drone doesn't move. I don't think I want this drone.
I want to figure out a way to. Actually.
Okay.
The,
If you guys are making any like changes to your pilot gear or stuff, when you are done, can you just send me do the thing where you upload your character or you download your character file and send it to me? Because I don't have the automatic updating thing.
Well, okay. Could you? What is it in the clause you're talking about?
Mhm.
What would that
I
thing
don't-
be called? I'm trying to find it in special equipment.
There's nothing to be found. I just have to. It has to be made. If you're looking for something, you're probably not gonna find it.
In that case, if you want to send me the details of that,
Yeah.
I
it's-
can go into the LCP editor and just put that and make that real quick, so we can have it on the sheet.
You can make that. That sounds
Yeah.
awesome. Okay. Cool. I will. Yeah, I'll send you the details on that because I would love to know how to make that so I can actually make you guys like custom shit.
Yeah, no, join me in a Discord call after this game. I will show you how the LCP editor works. It would be
Cool.
my pleasure.
Be awesome. All right. Yeah, I'll send you details on it.
In that case, I'm going to. I might have to send you the sheet after this session. But I was, yeah. Okay. What pilot gear does everybody have?
Let's see.
I have personalizations, a CompCon assistant unit, 2 Sentinel drones, and Puppet
Pilot
Master.
Not mech gear.
Fuck, yeah, you're right. Sorry, my B. I got so excited.
Oh, personal, like pilot's gear.
Yeah, the
Pilot
gear letter, narrative profile. You know.
Yeah.
I know stuff.
I have the info skin, the wilderness survival kit,
Oh, sorry, real quick, actually.
and the what was it called? The
Ahab?
Ahab grapple tether line.
The wilderness survival gear is gonna be real nice.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking we want to like, if we are going to be doing survival shit, we do want to coordinate our gear.
That's the reason why I have it.
I have data plating, the Omni Hook, and something else that is not loading. 1 second.
Omni Hook is good. Omni Hook is real good.
I fixed it. It's all fixed up now.
Omni Hook is actually, I think, great for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for me on Owlbear, the grapple tether line doesn't load in. It says an unknown
not
pilot
even like
gear.
half my personal skill. It's
Yeah. For me, I got.
I mean, you can still have it if you want, as long as you just
Yeah,
remember that
exactly.
you have it.
Yeah.
I got
gonna-
thermochargers, frag grenades, and I got a sound system.
what's the third thing?
Sound system.
Sound system.
Old
Trust me,
Bruno.
I got the stuff with that.
I would ask. You need. Well, actually, what I need to figure out is what other survival stuff you need, and do you want to swap something out? Because I also have Ahab grapple tether line. I have that. Tertiary arm and subjectivity enhancement suite. Subjectivity enhancement suite is a little bit non-negotiable, but do we need to bring like silk suits?
Possibly. I was wondering if a portable power unit would be useful.
So basic, I guess I'll give you guys the basic information, is that if you are not within a city, you need to have heart suits. You guys all have heart suits, so it's not a huge problem.
I believe
but-
I do have heart suit, yeah.
It is a place that's very unfriendly to life.
Yeah, I have a
So-
stealth heart suit.
It's still a heart suit.
Yeah, I got the heavy carapace archers. Big and bulky.
And since we need to infiltrate, my heart suit is very handy because I can become invisible.
Yeah, we have hard suits. Okay, so is this like a sort of EVA module situation then?
Well, everyone's got heart suits because I think that's just I think all pilots get.
Yeah,
heart
well, we
suits.
all have hard suits.
The only thing is you might have a specific kind of heart suit.
Well, I didn't realize because there's like specific survival like suits in
Yeah.
there.
There's other things.
Yep.
Those can be put with. Like, you don't have to have one or the other. You can have both. You just have to take the gear. So, like, if you said, like, I wanted to take the, I don't know, the flex suit or something, that goes inside your hard suit. You don't have to like take out your hard suit to put that on. You know, or your subject sensitivity.
It's just my heart suit makes me like the ninja from Metal Gear Solid. Become invisible and just.
That's called the stealth suit. One of the upgrades. that you
It's a
can get.
stealth heart suit.
It's one of the upgrades that you get by beating the game.
Yeah. And then use that to C4 every soldier there is and then just make me
Yeah.
explode.
Exactly. However, your grade does get cut when you use that. Because you're technically using a secret item.
I use the Game Shark, so yeah.
You guys can get the soup.
We could get the
soup?
soup. I was thinking, yeah, the soup and like self-flex suits sound kind of good.
The soup is an interesting one, but
I'm trying to account for like how much. I don't know how much like proper survivalism we're going to need to do.
I know you want this soup.
So, I don't really feel like I need any changes in my.
no, me neither. I got everything covered.
No, I feel pretty okay with this.
What about you, Dami?
I'm swapping my Ahab grapple tether out for the Silflex suit.
Right.
I might actually swap the tertiary arm back out for the Ahab tether. I'm debating.
No, in the interest of time, whenever you decide what you'll do, just send me your updated sheet, and we will.
I think the outdoors bit is a bigger deal than I think it's going. There's a smaller deal than I think it's going to be. Is the issue I'm having.
We'll go ahead and continue on since we don't have so much time here. So, the journey to Asphodel takes about 5 days. A freighter is sent alongside you to drop material. The curve of Asphodel slowly enters into view as your vessel's hull begins to glow cherry red with re-entry heat. Gravity begins pulling hard. Real gravity, not spin or thrust like most of you are accustomed to. They say Asphodel was colder once, that it even had polar ice caps, but those days are long past. Now a vast ocean dominates the North Pole as the ice melted and the waters pressed south. They left sharp, craggy mountains with deep valleys carved by meltwater, worn over time by aeons of wind and rain. But highlands still provide shelter from the worst of the elements. So that's where they built Furnace City. And I'll take us to a new map here.
Oh god.
Boating.
Acid rain batters your ship's hull plating as it judders and passes through a layer after layer of cloud. Through the haze of rainstorm, a flash of lightning illuminates the glass dome, surrounded by kilometers of industrial sprawl. The only terrestrial city in the Long Rim lies below you. A voice goes on the comms. Harvest Gold 0451. This is Pillar Control. You're on the list and have a clear for Zone 3. Please descend to fight level 1600 and return right heading 310. Maintain current heading and await further instructions. We await your drop. Welcome to Furnace City. As you arrive above, all of you enter into your mechs that are sort of within these drop crates that are designed to take the impact of falling from the air. And suddenly you are falling. You can't see outside. So you don't know when the impact will hit, but when it does not feel good.
Ugh. Everyone alive?
Me.
This isn't my first rodeo.
Cool, so we got 2 rares. Let's go. Oh. I'll sort of push the rubble off of Bromo and see where we are.
Okay. You've landed in a clearing amongst a bunch of other boxes, just outside of the city here. And you see various. They look to be other mechs, more community and like workers coming by to pick up the drop. You remember that you are not here. You will need to get in somehow without drawing too much attention.
Are these workers wearing any sort of uniform or anything?
You can't tell. They're in mechs.
Shit, they're in mechs.
Yeah, Acid Rain will do that to a person.
No, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Act natural. And Erwin will just sort of start hailing the closest one.
Okay. You see one steps. It is sort of leading the pack, and this one actually seems to have some kind of like actual weapon system, where the other ones don't really have that. You hear a voice on the comm say, "We weren't expecting a personnel drop. We thought we were only getting material. What gives?"
Yeah, last minute change. They wanted us to help you guys load it in.
Can I get a I want Texas. Can you just roll me a d20?
Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh no! The most armed transport mech on God's earth.
3, no!
1, 2, 3. Easy counting.
Nothing happens.
Texas!
You're fine.
Holy
Everything's fine.
shit.
Erwin, do you have some kind of charm roll or any speaking skills?
I could roll you get a hold of something.
Okay, how do you think that applies?
It gets me, 1 second, find my narrative skills. Acquire temporary or permanent allies.
Why do I feel I am the only one with actual charm?
Because I think you and Foxy's character were the only 2 with actual charm.
Okay, you go ahead and roll me. Get a hold of something.
Could you try to get a hold of like a fake shipping manifest? Like an alter one?
Dude, I'd love to, but I need something to go off of. That's awful.
Oh, holy.
You
Jeez.
see,
You should not let me
without
be the
proper
talkie-talkie.
documentation, I don't think we can allow this. Such a sudden change is very unbecoming of the gate.
Dami, you're just gonna get an immediate, like, ping on your heads up, just like, we need documentation.
Okay, Dami's gonna roll to stay cool.
Okay.
Oh, I wish he had more points to this.
I'm gonna come close. I'm like, I was afraid it was going to happen. Every time when they send us here, something goes wrong in paperwork, and they don't allow us in.
19.
Let's go, Dami!
19. Okay, what do you say, Dom?
Dami I don't know if I'm going to do this one in character necessarily because I don't have this pitch practice, but Dami is going to do her full, 45-second elevator pitch for the United Calliope Technicians Guild and why they should join. And that's all, and she's going to be like, this is why we're here to do. We're also using her, recruitment to promote sort of unity amongst everyone. Calliope, we noticed we've been kind of slack in communicating. We haven't been able to really, get anything to you. So we figured the best way to rectify that is in person. And she does do the full handout with the mech.
You see this, the one mech in front takes the information. Okay, I think we're gonna probably have to have you talk with the overseer then.
Perfect. Wait.
We're gonna lead. We'll lead you in. Just remain outside the main rings, and we'll have them come speak with you.
That sounds lovely. We're here. We're playing by your rules. Oh, can I roll to? I guess it would be investigate to try to like. It's I'm really pushing the limits of an investigate roll here. But to try to like small talk, ask this man on the way over any like sort of pervasive and persistent like technical issues, things in need of repair, things of this nature they've got going on. And God damn it, what's this place called?
Furnace City.
Furnace City.
At this point, if you'd like to, Scoon, you can switch over to the other music, by the way, since we're no longer in space.
I already did that, but I don't know if it's if we can hear it on the stream because I can't get the monitor method to work.
Did you say something, Dummy? I think I barely heard it.
It was. Am I doing that? I wanted to on the way there. Push the limits of what the investigate role can do. And try to sometimes find out like any sort of being very helpful. Try to find out any sort of like prevailing and pervasive technical issues, things in need of repair, things in utter disrepair, going on in Furnace City.
I guess I'll give you a rundown on essentially what the daily life of being in Furnace City is like, which is kind of the most of it. There are is like any other city. Most people have apartments and jobs within the small settlements that are within here. There is a constant need for maintenance, being that the sky is a glass ceiling keeping the toxic hellstorm from devouring everybody. Furnace City being a major industrial center, if there's any refining or manufacturing process that need to be performed plant side, 9% of them take place here. They possess a Schedule 2 and Schedule 3 printer, equipment from some of the original colony vessels that came to Calliope. It's one of the 3 places in Calliope where a Schedule 3 printer is available. And it has the most reasonable price for its use, but it is by no means cheap. At the moment, there is not any, like... It seems like they are constantly fixing stuff, so no different than it usually is. They don't have any new things that need fixing within the city.
In an effort to endear myself to them, endear us to them through that, I'm gonna roll something that's going to end up being a D20 roll for sure. Just a flat D20 plus maybe 2. So like you use the actually no, because she wouldn't be able to reach the. We'll be able to say she has some access, like the information, like shared information from the Technicians Guild. Right now or no?
Sorry, could you repeat the question? Didn't hear all
Will
of
you be
it.
able to say Dami has some access to like any information from the Technicians Guild or no?
Is there specifically any type of information you're looking for?
Anything in general that would help the sort of regular repairs they have to make go by easier. To cut
There's
down
not
even-
really any help that can be provided here, as most of, if there's anybody within the sort of union that you put together, they're very sparse and would be pretty difficult to find.
In that case, she's just going to make it known to them that if they were to join, there would be someone who could help, certainly. And we'll leave it at that.
I say that you see the leading mech, as it all sounds well and good, but I'm far from the one who needs to hear it.
You know, it's proselytization is hard work. Everyone needs to hear it a little bit.
In any case, he leads you to a sort of zone on the, just not the inner area, but the outside. But you can see from here what looks to be a. I guess I'll show you what you're seeing.
Wow.
A big bubble of what looks to be like farmland. Many people moving about. You see a lot of repurposed mechs being used for heavy machinery to carry and water fields.
Notice how they're not using the rally to shoot at anything.
Most of what's over here is from the colony ships when they first tried to make a landfall.
Probably quite
Took
a
a while,
few of
but we
those
figured
mechs
it out.
are like Blackbeards, because Blackbeards were originally carriers.
There's some Blackbeards, though not outfitted for combat.
Of course not. Mine is, but those aren't.
I wonder where everything from the original colony ship was. All here, apparently.
Texas, I'm going to give you one more chance. Roll me another d20.
I'm terrified. What it
17.
Lovely.
All that put together is 20, so suck it.
There's something about how this man talks and pilots his mech that you find familiar.
I just look through my command, like my buttons, and like, okay, how the fuck do I set up a secure channel?
There's just like a button that's been covered with painter's tape that says secure channel.
Sliding into his DMs.
Yeah. You wrote it on that specific button. Too bad Texas can't read, but.
I think Texas can read.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm just
I can read.
I just go through the open channels, go, how do I set up a secure channel on this thing again?
Who are you trying to set up a secure channel with first? Got to target them.
One of the computer people.
You target them.
Uh-huh.
All right, and then there should be a small blue button somewhere up on your left.
Ah, higher.
Got like a headphone on it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Click that.
Pick it, and then I'll send it to Erwin and just go. I got a sense this guy might be ex-military. Something about the way he moves, about the way he
Oh.
handles things is.
Alright, 1 second. And Erwin's just gonna, like, mute himself for a second and just. Oh, I don't want to be around military people. Okay. And I'm gonna try and scan him and see if I can identify him.
You don't want to be around military people.
Okay. You do a quick scan on this guy. What initially comes back is a call sign. Call sign Dallas.
Oh no!
There's two of them?
This character's within you.
Erwin's just gonna sit here for a second before unmuting
God,
himself.
Brother.
Unmute himself without saying anything. Dexus?
Is this guy a cowboy and a cheerleader as well?
I think this guy's in your squadron.
They died, as far as I know.
His call sign is Dallas.
Do I remember that?
You know a call. I mean, you definitely have heard Dallas many, many times. To your knowledge, Dallas was not a call sign back then. It was actually the name of a company, but you would recognize it as the name of that company.
Mm-hmm.
In the place where you served, a lot of the nearby companies that worked together, they were all named after places within, formerly known as Texas.
That's not necessarily a call sign. That used to be just generic company name. Had a
I mean,
bunch
I can
of.
go deeper if you want, but it risks me getting caught.
Hold on for now.
Alright.
Just wanted you to know. At least one of you, either you or Dami, but buttons.
Should I tell Dami?
If you want to spread it, go right ahead.
Boop. Hey, Dami.
Wow.
Yeah, Texas recognized the guy as military. Turns out his call sign is Dallas.
Do they know each other?
Not as far as Texas mentioned. Hang on. Boop. Opens up a three-way.
Do you... And not to make assumptions, based
No,
off...
the same assumption I made.
Yeah, no, it's based off really just massive vault trivia. You two don't know each other, do you?
I mean, you knew a lot of people in Dallas Company, but you don't know if
Dallas company had like hundreds of people in it, so could be any one of them.
That's fair. That's fair. You could introduce yourself.
Oh, that'll come later.
Is this a group thing or am I?
This is a secure channel, Lons. You're not allowed to access this one.
the three-person group chat without lines.
at some point, Lons, you do notice that everybody's being really quiet.
It's so funny.
Sorry, Lons. Hang on, I'm dipping out of the call and I leave the secure channel and I go back into the main channel. So,
You know, our main channel is a secure channel between the four of us, right?
yep. I set it up. I should know.
Yeah.
But it's alright. Now we
I was
can talk
already
crap about
wondering
the other
why
two.
Texas wanted to have a secure channel when this is already a secure channel.
Because
Is
we
it?
wanted to-
Yeah. It's a secure channel between the four of us.
And yet you had your eye hacked, so I don't.
That's
Computers, man.
This is true. The weakest link of any secure channel is the people in it.
Oh no.
That is
it does
completely
have your ass
different.
on.
Do you have anything in your ear? Yes or no?
I mean, I hope he has fluid in his ears, otherwise they don't work.
It's computers. Just something.
It's solid.
The channel that has sound is not through my eye.
It's not.
Yeah, so do they
Okay.
have one that has sound is the question Texas is
Actually,
asking.
Exactly.
here's the thing.
Do you
We
have
do get audio
something?
through that one though.
We all have earpieces, right?
It's mic'd up. I'm sorry. Anyway,
So we're being hot mic'd. Everyone can hear this conversation.
I think okay. We're Texas. I think you should say hi at least. I think if worst case scenario, it's not really a lead, and you just you catch up. You find somebody who's
I mean,
familiar.
I'd say that less military people are better, but
Yeah. I mean, I personally, and hey, you're gonna have to forgive me for projecting, but I think it would be nice to find someone a little bit familiar.
Maybe for you, but I'll just.
Hey, you up there?
Are you talking to the?
Yeah, I'm talking to the other guy.
Okay. Can I help you?
Yeah, I was just wondering, how long you been here? Do you like it?
I was born here.
Nice.
Like it is. It's home.
It's fair. What's your favorite job rotation?
I don't usually rotate these days. They've got me stuck as the quartermaster.
Fair enough.
So
Nice enough job, though. You can see everything coming in.
This is true.
Or was just
Imagine
to
my
like send a
surprise
message
when
to the
something
group
comes
chat going
in
like,
that
guys,
I
you could also
wasn't
talk.
before.
I talked her ear off on the way.
And I don't got much to say, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost think I'll just directly ask if he is military.
Is what did you
Yeah,
say?
but-
What night Houston? Dallas.
Dallas.
Wait,
Is this the guy we
Do we
came
have-
to the city and is now out here meeting us, or is this the guy taking us into the city?
Taking
He's
us
taking
to
you
a
to the
meeting.
city.
Okay,
He's taking you to meet with the overseer.
I see.
It's like second in command.
Yeah, this is the guy who Tommy's been chatting his ear off.
Yeah.
do we have a visual on the person?
You
or
don't.
are we starting in
It's
the
only
mech?
it's audio only. You don't see him in his car.
They're in-
Would I
they're in the
still-
mech.
Would I still be able to use read a situation?
Yeah. What are you trying to gather?
Well, he said he was born here.
Yeah.
But after, of course, Texas said that he had military background, I would notice that too, with my background, I would say. So I want to see if I want to know if him saying he was born here, if that's just a lie to not give out who he might really be.
I'll let you roll it.
Yeah. So I may roll then.
Yes.
Okay. 13.
With a 13, you think he is being truthful, that he was in fact born here. It is entirely possible that he was born here but has not always been here forever. It doesn't seem like he's doing anything to like hide himself.
Then, well, soldiers might recognize each other, so I would just go then. So what unit were you in?
You're asking me?
Yeah. I noticed the way you move, and so you have military background, don't you?
Oh, indeed, I do.
So what unit were
It's-
you in?
No, I figured the call sign would give it away. I served in Dallas.
What unit?
The
Let me find the
Dallas company, it's its own sort of specialized.
When you ask unit, it's like Air Force, military,
Well, it would have been.
stuff like that. That's
I
unit.
honestly don't know
Dallas is
What
a
Mac-
private,
what-
Dallas is a private sort of military company. It's
Yeah.
similar to the army.
Dallas
Would be
PMC.
probably
it would have
similar
been
to the
it
army.
would have been officially Army then. It would have been
Army.
How much delineation do you get between Army, Navy, military?
Ground
Mostly, it's mostly planet side versus space side.
Yeah.
I did a lot of mostly planet side operations. If that's
Erwin
fair.
immediately going, shit, I should not have said that.
Air Force getting absorbed back into the Navy.
Actually, this whole mech thing is a little new to me. I was foot soldier.
I mean, there's always still options for that. Well, if none of my crewmates are going to stop me, you can always just jump out of your mech and fight things fist to fist. And, like, that is still an option.
We
Yeah,
do now
there's a lot of
hold up. We
things that
do
would-
try to stop him, and it's not a good option for you because you're not that good at it. But
Nope, but I can fix a mech when it's down.
this is true.
Yeah, and a mech can squish you when you're out.
Hmm.
I'll
Depends.
tell you,
Not that.
person to person is always preferable. It's a lot easier to deal with that. A lot less chance of somebody messing with your systems if you're just applying a fist to a face.
This is true.
That's arguably a problem.
Yeah, that's why I myself trained in both mech combat and hand-to-hand.
You military as well,
Special ops.
really? Surprise!
I'm
I
not allowed
figured
to
the
say
one
too much about it.
piloting that relic back there would be military.
I'm doing classics.
You see, he was referring to Texas's mech.
He enjoys the
Yeah.
classic.
It's a lot simpler.
It's only got 8 buttons, you can pilot it.
Exactly.
That's the way I prefer it.
Put in a 9th one and he loses it all.
I tried. It was for headlights.
The less complicated, the better, I say.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
don't know. You only need 2 buttons. You only need 2 modes. Fucking send.
Stopped in full sent. I love it.
Yeah, he was always used to using like a 20th century controller, like the Nintendo ones, you know. Arrows and 2 buttons.
Much simpler. It's the Atari. It's just one giant joystick and a red button.
I'll be frank. I'm surprised it doesn't run on Steam.
Now, we can't prove that it doesn't with the amount of fire that comes out of it.
Or are you talking about that 20th century gaming?
The gaming software. No.
What is it with you on the 20th century?
Eh,
I think it's an interesting era.
they had good games.
Yeah.
Still being
Speaking
played
of, I
to
gotta
these
do my
days.
dailies.
Exactly.
No, some of us work really.
Now,
I know
I've given
that
it-
people still play Minecraft here.
You see that the man in front turns to Nami. If things go well with the Overseer, you should probably talk to Anastasia.
And it's
She's she's our resident catapult technician.
perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Thank you. Can you repeat her position for me?
Catapult technician.
Catapult.
Technique.
I did hear that correctly.
Yeah, well, it's a lot easier to get things down than it is to get up. So,
No, that makes sense.
That
Oh,
is
no.
always the
if
issue.
we ever
with,
need to put something into space, well, we develop systems for that.
If it's anything like what it sounds like, it seems exciting.
And you guys would know that if you guys were not in mechs and in hard suits, gravity would be hurting.
That's fair.
There's
Can
a lot
I
of
actually
work being
ask
done.
for the other 3 players to roll a quick check if they're able to just identify military by sight?
Well, I know Texas and my character are military,
Yeah.
but I don't know if
Dami
Donnie
isn't
was.
briefly ex-military, but also any military she can really recognize that's not like modern day Harrison Armory, and even then like think tank research division Harrison Armory is millennia old by now.
No, I mean more from like a mannerisms perspective. Like, can you just clock who is military and who isn't?
That's what I pretty much just did. So,
Yeah.
I think working with Union Intelligence Bureau. You said you want me to roll for that, or just
Yeah, if anyone wants to, you can. If Dawn allows it.
Yeah, go for it.
What would this also be like? Read a situation?
I'd let you, because you could use it for the other one.
Yeah, well, I used it to maybe hear lies in his.
Not a natural
speech.
20.
Fuck! Texas, no!
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll just.
Texas knows to do full social damage.
Texas, no!
I just roll a flat d20 then.
I will say before I
have a
roll,
eight, so no.
I think I think Dami can identify like anyone who would be like a government agent. She can spot at the drop of a hat, like the specific type of like eschewing, like kind of Mormonish, like CIA weirdo KGB guys, things of this nature. She can spot at
You
a
can smell it.
country mile. Military
You can
people
smell it. They have a
specifically,
weird stench.
less out. There's a specific type of like weird you get when you have an operator mentality when you're not doing like the military macho stuff necessarily. Like she's had to work with enough of that to get to where she was to like be able to just sniff it out.
It's fair. Then I will give this information only to Texas then. Texas, you now sort of having seen this other military guy and being on a little bit of a higher, like lookout for it, recognize that Erwin also walks with a military gait. But very specifically one that he has tried to train himself out of.
Yeah.
Eventually,
Would be military. I would think it would be something like research intelligence or something.
You do not see the military gate. You got an 8.
No, but I would expect if you would have seen it, I would expect intelligence because of your
Also,
hacking. and stuff.
if we're doing Lance rules, I think it's 10 or higher.
Yeah, but
10 or
Spoon got
higher.
an 8, I believe.
Spoon did get an 8.
Yeah, but I got 11.
Oh, I didn't see that you rolled. Sorry, might be you also see this.
Noted.
I would say that if you wanted to give Texas extra stuff and say that like Mignolet doesn't see something that Texas does because a
I
20
can't see Texas anymore, so I don't know if Texas can hear me. Oh, I can see Texas again. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear perfectly.
Cool. I just dropped out for a second. Texas,
I
you
usually-
get a little bit extra then. You would also know. I have to check my own Erwin notes for a hot second.
And if you
Erwin?
would say I was allowed to roll with the real situation, then it would have been a 10.
We just did roll 20. I think we just did d20s here. I don't think anybody did skills as far as I'm aware.
Texas, you would recognize that it looks like he's been out of. It looks like he's been out of the force for quite a while. This is not like a recent discharge. The way he's walking, it looks like he's had a few years, if not like decades or so, to detrain himself.
Okay. Get it.
which is weird for this small child.
So, eventually, you are stopped in an area just on the outside of the sort of inner ring. He says, "At this point, I'd kindly ask you to exit your frames. Don't want anything, you know. This is our overseer, and I appreciate it if you weren't facing him in a mech."
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
Fair enough.
And as you touch down outside of your frames, you feel that gravity more. I don't assume that most of you are landborn. Some of you might be.
Yes.
I don't think so. I don't think Lance would be landborn. No. Seeing all of his
about
upgrades
Owen?
and stuff like that, he would be a
You-
spaceborn.
Erwin, do you think you were born in space or on land?
Probably in space.
Yeah.
Dami is born on land. But I think she was technically born on one of like Saturn's moons. Like she's like metropolitan. Technically.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. No, that's why she was in the thing she was in that got her stuck in blink space, because she was,
Right.
yeah, she's from the center of Union.
You see, stepping out of the front mech, he's a man. Looks to be a bulky guy, a steel gray flat top haircut,
Yeah.
and
And even more
old
clear, he's military.
military garb. He's actually his right leg is missing, replaced with a it looks to be a homemade prosthetic, as well as replacements for 3 of his fingers on his right hand. And I'll go ahead and share this because Texas will know exactly who this man is.
It's like, you do know him.
Yeah, you do. You've heard of Clip Magazine.
Oh, for God's sake.
I love Calliope naming conventions.
And I think upon you making eye contact with Clip, we're gonna go ahead and end our session here. And
You
we'll
son of
get
a
to
bitch.
talk to him more.
Wild.
Hey, hold up. We have to talk about one thing. They Jam Swords now is killing me. Is beating my ass. Also, They Jam Swords now is a sentence we are going to get out of Lon's mayor next time we fight.
So before we come to the end of our session, Dami, did you make any changes to your character?
1 second. Where is my phone? Why is it buzzing?
Oh, I have so many notes for the session. Good.
1 second.
Real good. I guess I'll move on to other characters for now. We're gonna do end of session questions
Yee.
for
I'm
all
gonna
of
have to
y'all.
call my grandmother back after this.
Let's start with we'll start with Erwin here.
Oh, it's me.
We're gonna do your end session questions.
All right.
So, Erwin, today. Where are your questions? Okay, here we go.
On my
Did you
bombs.
address challenges with cunning, subterfuge, or deceit today?
I think I did. I tried to snoop around for papers.
Okay. That counts as one.
Nice.
Did you express your heritage, background, or belief through action?
I'm gonna go with no, not necessarily.
Did you
Oh,
struggle with
actually,
issues? Nope. Go ahead.
I did. No, I'll go with a no.
Did you struggle with issues from burdens or background?
Yes. Okay, this is why I turned no on the last one and said yes on this one.
Okay.
He was sort of playing around and futzing about with like, I don't necessarily want people to know what I am right now. But also trying to get dirt on other people as per what he's been taught to do.
Okay. That counts. Did you pretend to be somebody else for a time?
Yes, I was a janitor. Best janitor.
That should put you at 8.
It does.
Awesome. You get to get new bond power.
Yay, yippee.
Were you like the janitor from
This
Scrubs?
minor ideal, do you want to change it to something else, or do you want to keep it as is?
I want to keep it as is.
Were you like the janitor from Scrubs?
I've never seen Scrubs, so I cannot answer that question.
Seems you watch
We'll go to Texas. Texas, did you address challenge with strength, leadership, or force today?
No.
Did you express your heritage, background, or belief through action?
Nope.
Are you struggling with any issues from burdens or background?
No, not really.
Did you lead from the front today?
No.
Do you want to change your minor ideal at all? Or do you want to keep it as lead from the front?
I'll keep that the same.
That'll be no XP for today.
No, no.
Scoot, who are you?
Yeah.
Did you address challenges with curiosity, exploration, or understanding?
I would almost say with curiosity.
Okay.
Because I did-
Example?
Well, curious to this planet, I would say, and the way I wanted to address it might be a curious way. Space drop and everything. Don't know if you would allow that.
Is there anything you think that you did do? Because these sound like things that you want to do, but like
Yeah.
things that you actually
No.
made the tips on. Okay. Did you express your heritage, belief, or background through action?
I don't think I did a lot of major ideals today. Because no, I didn't really express my heritage, background, or beliefs.
Did you struggle with issues?
Or
with
you
your
would
friends'
say,
background?
or if you would say the invasion of privacy about my eye might be about my
I call that a
heritage.
struggle. I call that a
Sorry?
struggle with your background.
Yeah.
You went, yeah. You could take 1 for that. Did you learn a new skill or trade, or gain a new level of mastery in one that you already know?
No.
Do you want to change your minor ideal at all?
Let's see. Which one do I have? Yeah, I'm going to change it to I beheld a unique, interesting, and beautiful sight.
That'll be your minor ideal for next session.
Yeah. I think that
We're gonna
will be something that happens.
we're gonna do. Dami, are you good to do stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. I asked before. Did you change your character at all?
I need to make changes to the mech. I haven't made changes to her personal gear. No.
Got it. Okay. In that case, we're still gonna do it. Just when you do that, make sure you send me another thing.
Yeah. 'Cause I have to put the things you made into an LCP, and then put
Yeah.
that in there.
As for your ideals, though, did you address challenges with passion, faith, or intuition today?
Passion, faith, and I would say yeah.
Yeah. Any examples you can
I think her interactions with what's homegirls? I'm sorry, I'm for shit with names.
give? Grand Mistress
With
Elska.
Grandmistress Elska, and also with Cliff Magazine, I would argue or address with passion, if not intuition, on the part of for a conversation with Grand Mission Elder.
Next question. Did you express your heritage, background, or belief through actions?
Beliefs certainly in the conversation with Grand Mission Elder on account of like the whole. Again, very, very happy that Union now has utopian pillars and whatnot, and also we're super going to fucking kill this guy who's kidnapping people for gladiator arena shit. No, he has to die. She's also, I also think she gets out on kind of being a little bit very secom about this, which is like, yeah, we're gonna do the right thing. We have to save all these people, and like, we have to stop this guy, but also he is getting executed by the state being us. He's like, no, we're air holding homeboy. But also her sort of what we could call lackadaisical attitude towards privacy, as exhibited by still having the direct comms link to Juan's eyeball, is I think a very much a sort of cultural holdover from being in like they were moving weird and repressive and invading your privacy in SecCom, I think. I don't know. Personal privacy is something they were huge on.
Okay. So that's how many XP?
That's 2 so far, which does take her to 8.
Okay, 2. Yeah, you're at 8 then. Okay. We'll still add on, see if we get any more. Did you question your own senses, belief, or sense of self?
You did not question any of it.
Okay. Are you changing your minor ideal at all?
I'm going to change it to I acted on my first impulse.
Okay. That'll be for next session. 2 people got new bond powers today.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what you're gonna pick, or you gonna take
Erwin will take the veteran power from Harlequin.
Okay.
I have 2 bonds. I have 2 bonds already, so I can take it now.
Veteran power is you get the veteran power automatically. What you need to do is pick a bond that isn't Harlequin and pick a bond.
And that's the bit I'm trying to figure out.
That's how that works. The veteran power is free when you branch out and take a bond power from another bond.
And I'm trying to figure out which one I want to branch out so I can grab the veteran power. I want to give you guys.
I also
XP.
haven't figured that out either. We're gonna be doing this after.
I'm looking at Wolf. I really like Wolf.
Really?
Remember, you guys can't take the one that says "I just kill a guy." I don't like that one.
No, no, that's fine.
Take someone out. That's
No, I was
that's
thinking
I
bad.
about-
wanted to take that. It fits my character.
No, I was thinking about the if an ally fails a skill check, you both take 1 stress for them to immediately re-roll it.
It's literally a free murder every session. I'm not giving you a free murder
Ah,
every session.
come
Gotta
on.
work
Not
for
even
it.
if we only use it on Leet Speak guy.
Now hold on. I'm very interested in Erwin's lock the fucking ability.
Look at me! Look at me! Lock in!
Lock it. Here's the thing. That's oh god. That's a little. I'm gonna have to pick something different. That's a little dobby, but I'm gonna have to pick something different.
Look, I have to branch out Erwin away from his silly, goofy, like, nonsense persona into he actually knows how to do things sometimes.
Erwin going back to the old him.
Oh, he hates it here.
Okay, so yeah, then you guys both have bond power available to you. I guess if you're not gonna do it this session, just let me know when you guys do it.
Yeah.
Before next session.
Will do.
But yeah, with that, we are done with today's session. You guys will have arrived in Furnace City and are going to speak with Clip Magazine and then the Overseer.
Okay.
You have your mission.
We will be back with this game at the end of May. It will be, and after that we will start with a new game, a new campaign, which will be a long-term campaign of Daggerheart. So get ready for that. I am working hard to get my battle maps ready and This time we will have battle maps. It will not be a theater of the mind fully, but we will have battle maps. We will have visuals. So get ready for it. And
Sweet.
I think, Nalish, you were not joining that game, right? Or
No.
were you? No. So 2 out of the 4 people here are joining that game.
If you think
Phoenix
you're
and Magnolia are gonna join. And then I believe 2 others, Foxy and Arthur are also joining. So we will have 4 players for that. And I'm very interested in it. It is a system that I love, even though I haven't played it yet, but it looks real good. So for those watching on YouTube, we will see you on the next video. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
There-